His name, Brian Murphy, and he's back in the MAWA. This time he faces the final Monster Factory champion, the Heatseeker, Chris Desmond. Brian, is tonight the night?
Tonight's the night. It's every night that I beat Chris Desmond. This guy thinks that he's so strong, so smart, that he's got a nice lumpy brain. I don't have a smooth brain. I don't have that. I'm smart too. I'm going to show how smart I am when I make it 4-0 against the Heatseeker Chris Desmond here at MAWA.
Chris Desmond, the man from Somerdale, New Jersey. Listen to this Somerdale crowd, cowboy.
Yes, listen to the crowd here. You know why he's called the Heatseeker?
Why is that?
Because there's no heat in Somerdale, New Jersey, that's why.
Will you stop? Referee Spanky officiating this match here tonight. It's the new year, a new beginning. It's MAWA New Year's Vendetta. Brian Murphy taking on the Heatseeker, Chris Desmond. It's on.
Already this crowd showing their a little bit of favoritism there towards Chris Desmond. See, this is what I'm talking about. You got to warm up. You got to get the blood flowing. I appreciate what Murphy's doing here.
Couldn't even do a push-up.
How many push-ups can you do, Max?
I could do quite a many.
Okay.
Well, looks like your
original
MF hits the bell here. Why is he out here?
Because the original MF is the best bell ringer in professional wrestling. That's why.
Jesus, could you stop?
Look at this, Brian Murphy. Oh, going down. Oh. Do you see the control? Do you see the form?
Oh, now look at the Heatseeker. Look at the Heatseeker.
That's pretty impressive.
5, 7, 8. Wait a second.
Oh! Look at Brian Murphy off to an early start, but Desmond quickly countering. Oh,
beautiful drop kick.
And another.
Brian Murphy going for a body slam. Chris Desmond.
Well, Chris Desmond off to an early start with the advantage here on Brian Murphy.
Off the ropes. Chris Desmond, 4. Delivering those hellacious kicks to the chest.
Poor Brian Murphy just getting stomped on right now, getting run over.
Oh. Beautiful leg drop.
Leg across the throat, and Murphy getting rocked early, needs to regroup.
Oh, he misses that kick.
Off of that Heatseeker, and another.
Oh, he missed that one. Brian Murphy was very close right there to getting knocked out.
Take a look at the look on Chris Desmond's face. He's
beautiful suplex. Look at that. That's how you do a push-up there, cowboy.
Well, I'll say he's doing pretty well there. Chris Desmond, fantastic shape. This man is a true athlete. He is a high flyer. He is scientifically sound. He can do it all in the ring. Make no mistake, Brian Murphy is in for a fight tonight.
He's the final MFPW champion, and he's delivering the fight here tonight to Brian Murphy.
Smart chop there. Look at that, Brian Murphy. That's one way to get out of the corner. Right to the throat, working on that.
Chris Desmond's got to get a breather here tonight against Brian Murphy. Oh, come on. What an underhanded maneuver.
You call that underhanded, I call that smart. He is doing what he needs to do.
Don't you start, cowboy. Please don't you start.
Now, I don't understand. This crowd doesn't seem to be really excited about Brian Murphy. Brian Murphy's 3-0 against Chris Desmond. They need to show this man some respect.
Well, there's a home field advantage here tonight because guess who's from Somerdale, cowboy? The Heatseeker, Chris Desmond. And I think he's going to get the Duke here tonight.
Chris Desmond may very well, like I said, Chris Desmond, make no mistake, formidable opponent for Brian Murphy. He knows what he's doing in there, but he needs to keep focused.
Oh, what the hell's the original MF doing here?
This man watches my back and makes sure that nothing terrible happens to me. I am older and I am delicate.
Will you
need to understand that. There's a lot of ruffians around here.
Back to the ring.
Go for the cover.
Brian Murphy getting frustrated here tonight. This Somerdale crowd not showing any appreciation here tonight for Brian Murphy.
Oh, look at that. Look at Desmond. A little bit of a cheap shot there.
That's not a cheap shot.
Catches Murphy right in the quadricep.
But
Murphy
look at that
quickly
axe
back.
Handle. Beautiful axe handle from Brian Murphy.
smashing Desmond's face into that top turnbuckle.
Brian Murphy has to stay in this fight. Can't feed into the crowd.
Watch your head, Murph. Watch your head, brother. These hits.
Chris Desmond rolls out of that one. Brian Murphy charging at him, but Chris Desmond's back in the fight.
Fighting back. Desmond fighting out of the corner, but Murphy quickly, sends him right back in.
Oh my goodness.
Take a look, Murphy's been working on that neck. He did some damage before. Oh, there's a neck breaker doing some more damage to it.
Could this be it? 1, 2, 3.
Just
the
a
original,
2 count.
what is the MF doing out here? Why are you holding the bell?
Because he's the best bell ringer in professional wrestling, brother.
Chris Desmond getting
rolling
out
to
of
the
the ring,
outside,
getting a breather.
Smart move. Murphy on the outside.
Brian Murphy talking trash on social media. He hasn't been here since the Italian Tank defeated him on a MAWA Saturday night last year.
Looks like Desmond's taking Murphy on a tour of the ring, making sure that everyone in the crowd gets to see Brian Murphy.
Murphy gets back into the ring. Referee Spanky trying to officiate this match here tonight.
I will say this is good. This is good for Chris Desmond. He needs to regroup. Brian Murphy has been doing a lot of damage to him. Oh no!
He misses that one. Brian Murphy does nobody home.
Brian Murphy's doing more damage to himself than Chris Desmond's done to him in the last few minutes.
Laces kick.
Right to the side of the face.
And another shot from Chris Desmond, the Heatseeker.
Punches to the gut, punches to the face.
Irish whip to the corner, no!
Reverses it in, comes Murphy, but Desmond out of the way.
Off the ropes. Oh, what a hellacious lariat. What was that you were saying, Cowboy?
Kick to the midsection. This is where we see Desmond starting to
beautiful kick.
Pick up the pace.
He's on spaghetti legs. Oh! Beautiful neck breaker by the Heatseeker.
I told you Desmond is capable of doing a lot of damage very quickly, as Brian Murphy is unfortunately finding out.
He's a champion, the final MFPW champion, and he's showing why. Going for a suplex.
Murphy countering. Oh my, drives him right down on the head.
Could this be it?
1, 2.
What is this? Again with the bell.
He needs to ring the bell. No one told me I was supposed to ring the bell, so I brought my own bell ringer.
Chris Desmond's weak, says Brian Murphy. Going for the unprettier.
Brian Murphy's won matches with this unprettier, but Desmond
reversal
spins around.
Going for
the Black Thunderbomb.
Beautiful. The Heatseeker showing why he is a former champion. Showing why. What is going on here? What the hell's he doing here tonight?
He's a former bum. He's just, he's protecting
Get them the hell out of here.
No, let us stay here.
No.
He's just having a conversation.
What is going on here? Going for a roll up. Now 1, 2, 3. He steals this. What the hell? What the hell's this?
The winner of the match, Brian Murphy.
Does that mean Brian Murphy is the man, the new recruit for Pete's Posse? This is disgusting. This is disgusting.